Okay, so you've done the work, right? You prospected, followed up, did whatever you had to do, and now you've taken a new listing that expired with another agent. What do you do now? Okay, so we had a recent closing that was that set of circumstances. Was with another agent for about 200 days, and we took it on. We had it pending within a couple weeks, and then we ultimately closed on it. So I'm going to walk you through what we did because it wasn't much, to be honest. Sometimes you can do a fix a few things really quickly right off the bat and get it closed. So this is the listing when it was with the other agent. You see, they initially had it at 349,000, and eventually it was dropped to 315. The cover photo here was of the pool in the backyard. Now that was at the request of the property owner, but I'll show you kind of what we did differently, and once we took the listing over. You see, it was on the market 218 days. So their biggest issues right off the bat was this cover photo we didn't like. Right, the pool's great, but we don't need it as the cover. And then the next thing was the price. I mean, this is a pretty big swing from $350,000 down to 315,000. It's a 3 bed, 2 bath, 2,200 square feet. It's a nice place. It's a nice place. It's a little bit older, and I think the photography overall was really good. It was professional photos. It's not like the agent came in and did cell phone photos, but we knew we wanted to do something a little bit different when we took it. Um, Another thing we didn't like was this effect, this camera effect. That's a personal preference, I think. I don't use it on any of mine where it just looks fake to me, where the sky's purple and stuff. So let me move over to once we took the listing over. So this is the listing once we took it over. You can see right off the bat the cover photo here. Instead of just the pool, we did an aerial shot where the pool is kind of peeking over the top here. So that was our compromise, right? Like I said, the seller wanted the pool in the shot, and he was fine with how we did that. Luckily, because the other way they had it just wasn't conducive to a positive result, in my opinion. We also fixed the price, so they were at 315 when they terminated. This we changed it to 325. There's this thing, price bracketing theory. The only person I've heard talk about it other than me is Brandon Mulrenin here on YouTube. And I believe in it wholeheartedly. If you list a home in $25,000 increments, buyers are searching in those $25,000 increments typically, right? I mean, there's an exception to every rule. So people searching from 300 to 325 see it, but people searching from 325 to 350 also see it. So that's the theory behind that, and it worked with this property for sure. This thing, after being on the market for 200 days, this thing blew up when we went live again with the new photography and the new price. Um, Now, I didn't get like multiple offers or anything like that, but I think if we would have been at 300, it would have. Just got a lot of showings, a lot of traffic through it. So you can see we were on market for 103 days before it closed. That's kind of typical where I'm at, but it's also, let me scroll down. I'll get back to the days on market. So this is the photography we did. Again, there's nothing wrong with what they had before, but we wanted fresh photography for a new listing. Put our best foot forward, so to say. And I include a few drone shots with all of my listings, no matter where they're at. If it's land, if it's in a subdivision, doesn't matter. Quarter acre lot, I'm doing some drone photos with them. But yeah, as I was saying, we sold at 297 is where we ended up selling, which sales to list price ratio. We can have our argument about if I succeeded or failed in that regard. At the end of the day, my clients were like, "Let's take it and let's close this thing and move on." So they were fine. They were happy with the price. Um, but you can see we were on the market for a little over 100 days. We went pending in 10 days. So we went active on the 2nd. We went pending on the 12th with the contingency offer. And we were under contract for a while that contingency was satisfied, and ultimately made it to a closing table. So that's it. If we fixed really a few things, simple, easy fixes, and we were able to have a positive result for our clients. And after almost a year of trying to sell this place, if you're a realtor that's maybe struggling, you're not getting enough listings, not closing enough deals, you're working out your business plan, and part of that business plan might be making a brokerage switch. If that's the case, book a call on my calendar. We have a conversation about whether or not it would make sense for us to partner together. Um, and if that is the case, cool. If not, that's fine too. You can keep consuming my content here on YouTube. I'm going to have a lot more coming moving forward.